I tell people all the time, the first property that you move into doesn't have to be your dream home. So I would say take a FHA loan and you actually can get anything from a 1 to 4 family property.
Welcome to Securing the Bag, the Roots exclusive series that's all about work, entrepreneurship, and the secrets to success. Our guest today is real estate executive and author of The Real Estate Godfather of Harlem, Jarrod Whitaker. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here today. This is great.
So you know a lot about, places like Harlem and Bed-Stuy here in New York where, we're traditionally neighborhoods where Black and brown people
Sure.
are living, but nowadays they don't look like they used to.
Right.
And we're honestly getting priced out. From the National Association of Realtors, it says that over half of Black renters spend more than 30% of their income on rent, and about 30% of Black renters spend more than half of their income on rent. So how do we even get ahead if we're spending all our money on rent?
It's very challenging. So in places like Harlem or Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, Chicago, LA, these urban centers that at a time were blighted, have seen a rapid amount of capital deployed, and you do have gentrification happen where people are being priced out. Cooperative economics, people and communities need to start coming together. If one person can't buy a 1 family or 2 family property, pooling capital together for us to create communities and guiding that Black dollar is something that we have to do. It is difficult, it is challenging because the price of real estate has gone up exponentially. We're in a current market right now where interest rates are high. But I would say as Black Americans, all of us should be looking at, establishing a good credit score and using vehicles like a FHA loan where you can put down as little as 3.5%. There's great programs like NACA, and people don't know about the Community Reinvestment Act that was passed that gives down payment, closing cost assistance to persons of colors from these communities that historically were blighted and were historically redlined by commercial banks.
So let's say that you can actually buy something, you've got some money saved up. If you are looking for the fastest or the best way to create generational wealth, is it better to buy a property that you plan to live in or something that you are going to flip or turn into a rental property?
Yeah, I tell people all the time, the first property that you move into doesn't have to be your dream home. So I would say take a FHA loan and you actually can get anything from a 1 to 4 family property. So for those that are very savvy, they might buy a 2 family home or 3 family home, live in 1 unit and rent the other 2 out. And you might stay there for a few years and then move to another property after that. Under the IRS tax code, you're able to write off taxes and certain expenses on both your primary and secondary residence. From there, for those that want to continue, my other properties are owned through corporations and LLCs. But I've been able to take advantage of this information, and it's not something that I knew myself. I've had mentors and people that opened the door for me. So, knowledge is power.